Sparkles. Game Freak. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic today. Welcome back to the channel. For anyone who's new, we're going to be doing a series that I've wanted to put on here for a long time. This actually went on quite a while ago, way back when I first started the channel, but I didn't like how any of it went. I wasn't happy with the outcome, so I was only like 4 or 5 videos in, so I deleted it, and I'm bringing it back in a different light. Instead of doing a regular Let's Play, this is going to be a Nuzlocke. So, first of all, let's go over the Nuzlocke rules. For anyone who doesn't know, a Nuzlocke is basically a set of rules in which the game becomes much more difficult. For a lot of people, the game is a little too easy, or they wanted to make it a little different, so they added Nuzlocke rules to it. Some of these are actual Nuzlocke rules, some of them are optional Nuzlocke rules, so I implemented the ones I really wanted to focus on. So just so we're all clear, I'm going to go through the list of Nuzlocke rules that we are going to abide by for this Let's Play. Number 1, if a Pokemon faints, it can no longer be used. That's basically seen as the Pokemon dying, so it either has to be released out into the wild, or it has to be kept in the Pokemon storage computer and never used again. Number 2, the player may only catch the first Pokemon encountered in each area. So if I go into Route 1 and I catch a Pidgey, a Pidgey pops up first, I have to catch that Pidgey. If it dies, if it faints any way possible, or runs away, or whatever, I'm basically out of luck for that area. I can't catch whatever is next. I have to catch that first Pokemon. This does not, however, apply to the Safari Zone and duplicates. Safari Zone is meant to be a place where you can just go and catch Pokemon. If you eliminate the Safari Zone, you're basically eliminating one whole section of the game. Like, it's not a very fun experience. So as a safety net type of thing, the Safari Zone is going to be a big checkpoint. So if I really want to, I could spend all day catching Pokemon in there and just stockpile a bunch of Pokemon in my PC, that type of thing. And duplicates. So if I catch a Pidgey on Route 1 and I go to Route 2 and I run into another Pidgey, I can basically knock him out or catch him if I want for an extra Pokemon or for experience points, or I can bypass him completely and go to the next Pokemon, and maybe it's a Rattata, and then I can catch that Rattata instead. But if I have a duplicate Pokemon and the first Pokemon that pops up is a duplicate of that Pokemon that I already have, I can bypass it and go to the next one. All Pokemon must be nicknamed. This is a big section of the Nuzlocke in general, just because it helps you create a closer bond with a fictional character from a video game. I mean, if your Pokemon is just named Squirtle, and you get all the way to the end of the game, yeah, you remember that Squirtle, but if you nickname it, it creates a more realistic bond with that one. Like, it just feels a lot worse if something were to happen to him down the road. And I think that's kind of what people wanted when they made Nuzlocke, is they wanted it to feel more realistic, more of a spiritual bond with the Pokemon that you have. In-game trade events and Pokemon outright given by the NPCs in the game are okay. This does not count as an encounter Pokemon. At certain times of the game, you will be able to trade with NPCs from in-game, and you will be given Pokemon outright by them. Those will not count against you as encounters, and they are freely given, so you can use those. You just have to make sure, if possible, that you actually can nickname them, because with traded Pokemon, you can't nickname them. The encounter rule only applies when the player is given Pokeballs. This only really applies to the beginning of the game, because there's a section where you will find Pokemon, but you can't capture them because you don't have the ability to buy Pokeballs at that time. Number 6 is probably a big one. No legendary Pokemon allowed. It's going to be very hard for me to even come in contact with them, just because they're not going to be the first Pokemon in that area. That being said, even if I am able to catch them, I cannot use them by any means. There is a mercy rule that I'm putting in place where if I find a shiny Pokemon, all rules go out the window, and I do whatever I can to catch that Pokemon. In this generation, shiny Pokemon actually meant more to me than they do now, just because they're so much harder to get. And I'm not going to pass up that opportunity to catch a shiny Pokemon, even if I don't use it in this Let's Play, and I use it in a different one. So if one pops up, all rules go out the window, and I do whatever I can to catch that. So, enough with the rules, on to the gameplay. Controls, various buttons will be explained. I don't need no help. playing this since I was a wee little lad. Ooh, Pikachu, he's so cute. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be in towns, roads, or caves, gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is your biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world. Oh, I gotta speed this up. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as a Pokemon professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? We are gonna go with boy. Let's begin with your name. What is it? For this one, I already have an idea of what I want to do for my character in the rival, but for mine, we're gonna go with, I was going for N, why'd I go for E? We're gonna go with Nord. So your name is Nord, yes. And our rival, this is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What is his name now? Because you're old, senile, and can't remember your own grandson's name. We're gonna go with Gary. I'm a huge fan of both Gary and Green, or Blue, depending on what genre we're playing in, or what era of Pokemon we're playing in. But I'm a huge fan of both of them, so I went with the one from the show instead. That's right, remember now his name is Gary. Nord! Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon and me. Let's go. Okay, so first thing we want to do, just to help us out a little bit, is to boot up the PC and take the potion that they give you in here. So we're going to take that. So this is actually my second attempt at recording this. I had a bit of a mishap. Bye, Mom. We had a bit of a mishap, which I'll explain in just a little bit. Oh, hey, wait, don't go out. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here, come with me. Oh, I should have switched the text. Oh, that was my phone. Sorry about that. Turn that off. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Nord. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now, in my old age, I only have 3 of these Pokemon left. You can choose one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Gary. You can have one too. Alright, so I did some thinking. Am I going to go with Bulbasaur, which makes the beginning of the game much, much easier, and some of the later game as well? Do I want to go with him? No. Next one is Squirtle. Squirtle makes probably a third of the game easier. I mean, you don't have to worry about getting Pokemon for Surf. I thought I turned you off. Anyway, you don't have to worry about getting Pokemon for Surf. He has a lot of good attacks with him. I'm not going to go with him, though. I am going to go with my boy Charmander. I want the fire type. There's not many of them in the game. I also want the choice of having Charizard to be able to fly. I'd rather not use him for that, but in a worst case scenario and I don't have a flyer, Charmander or Charizard is going to be my go-to. Received the Charmander from Professor Oak. Do you want to give a nickname to this Charmander? Yes, I do. because otherwise, what would be the point of the game? It's a male. Okay, we're gonna go a little old school, at least for me. I feel like a lot of people did this, but way back in the day when I was playing Pokemon Red, I used to do this all the time. So we're gonna go with Blaze. All capitals. I'll take this one then. Received the Squirtle. So, I told you before that we had a little bit of a mishap, and this is why. When I will exit, right here, I will have to battle my rival for the first time. Okay? So let's go into the match. Wait, Nora, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Rival Gary would like to battle. Rival Gary sent out Squirtle. Alright, so here's where everything went down when I tried playing this the first time. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Okay. So he's basically just giving you the rundown of the battle and how to play it. I did one... Yes, I know. Professor Oak, stop. I can play. I can play. So I did one growl to lower his attack, and then I did one scratch. He did one, I believe his is tackle. Ooh, see, he lowered my defense already. Oh man. I did one move on him. Okay, so then he did one move on me and brought me down to about where his points were just now. And he did a tackle. So my points were a little more than this. So if I had 19 health points now, I probably had about 15. He probably took off a really small sliver. He hit me with one more attack. It got a critical and knocked my Charmander out completely. I've never had that happen before in the 20 years of playing Pokemon games. I've lost when it's gotten really close to low health points on both Pokemon, but I've never lost that way before. Like, he had a mass critical attack that just completely annihilated my Charmander. I've never had that happen. So this is actually my second time recording this. We're gonna go with a growl to lower his attack because I don't trust that since he lowered my defense. Okay, he has a tackle. Okay, it's not going to do that much. I don't want to take a chance. That's what the potion is for. Oh, Professor Oak. Okay, so put it on him. Got him back up to full health. Holy cow, he likes to talk. Just tackle. Okay. We're just going to go for a straight out attacking now. Use a scratch. Use tail whip. He's going to lower my thing again. It's a good thing I hit him with that growl to start things out, or as a second move. We're going to go with another scratch. One more scratch should do it. Oh, thank God. Okay. So much better than the first time doing this. Well, he's getting 70 experience points. And we got the level 6. Max HP is at 20. So his defense is really bad, and I mean really, really bad, which kind of sucks. His attack, his speed is his highest, which is awesome. Which means for a lot of times we're going to get to attack first depending on the Pokemon. Special attack is awesome, so that's an issue though, because I want to say in this generation, I'd have to check again, but fire moves may be a physical thing. They weren't separated yet, whereas some fire moves are more physical based nowadays and special based, where all of them in this generation were physical. What unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Or I got $80 for winning, or 80 Pokédollars. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Nord, Gramps, smell you later. I love that terminology. So if you press start, you're going to bring up the save options, or you're going to bring up all your options. That little helpful thing at the bottom a lot of this stuff is going to be a little annoying. Like if I get out of here and I press either L or R, it's going to bring up the help option. So let's get out of there. Let's go to start. Let's go to options. Let's change the speed to fast. Button mode, L and R. So if you press L and R, nothing's going to happen. And we're going to change, you either got leaf green or fire red. Or blue. Let's go to fire red. There we go. So now if I hit L or R, nothing pops up. Cool. So let's head out. We have a little bit of a... and this is where the first rule pops up, because we're going to run into Pokemon and we can't do squat. So we're going to make our way to the first area to do a little errand for Professor Oak. Pidgey, level 2. Nice. We're just going to breeze through some of these, gain some experience points because we're going to need it. As far as grinding, I don't want this series to be like 80 plus episodes long. So as far as grinding is concerned, I'm going to grind as much as I possibly can off screen. This guy is going to be nice enough to give me a, I believe, potion. Yes. I'm going to do as much of that as I can off camera. And if anything pops up, I'll make sure to record it. Like if a Pokemon faints by accident, which would really suck. Or if I catch a shiny, or if anything weird happens, I'm going to make sure to record it for you guys. We're going to go to the mart. We have a little errand. Hey, you came from Palatown? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? In order to receive Oak's parcel from the Pokemon Mart clerk. Or put the parcel in the slot. Cool. So now we get to head back down to Professor Oak. And after we deliver this parcel, that is when we're going to be able to catch our first Pokemon. Wow, last piece of grass. Okay, so you saw Pidgey, and you saw Rattata, and I'm yawning. It's been a long day. So, when we go back into this, if I am able to catch Pidgey as my first Pokemon, oh, that would be so nice. If I'm able to catch him, though, I don't have to worry about teaching Charmander when he evolves into Charizard in the final stage. I don't have to teach him Fly. My only two real options for something like that would either be level 7. Ember, sweet. That's going to be a little dangerous, so I don't want to use that on a low-level Pokemon. If I'm able to catch either Sparrow or Pidgey, I'm going to be better off. The issue is catching one of them, because if I go into that area and I catch Rattata first, that's kind of going to suck. It's going to kind of put a hamper on it. So then I'm going to have to rely on maybe catching Sparrow down the road. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch Sparrow down the road. Oh, right. I have a request for you too. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. So does that mean he's the inventor of all of the Pokédex? Throughout all of the series? Like they all come back to Professor Oak? It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Nord and Gary, take these with you. Nord received the Pokédex from Professor Oak. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Okay, we got 5 Pokeballs. This is now when we can catch Pokemon. So that rule finally kicks in. Or finally ends for that one. You don't have to worry about that one anymore. Alright, it's just giving us, like, yeah, going into the world, complete the Pokedex, do the gym challenge. So he's telling us not to go get his, not to go to his house and talk to his sister and get the town map. I don't need it, so I'm not going to worry about it. This is Palatown. There is the only spot I can catch Pokemon in Palatown would be this little pond. But I don't have a rod yet. So I'm going to have to keep track of which Pokemon I get in which areas. You guys ready? Here we go, Route 1. Okay, first Pokemon is... Oh my god, yes! We got a Pidgey at level 3! Oh, thank you so much. Oh my god, I thought I was going to get a Rattata. Okay, let's go with the Scratch. Okay, he may be able to take... I should be able to take one more hit. I should be able to. He should be able to take one more Scratch. Oh my god, that was close. Okay. We need to go into the bag. We need to... First of all, I'm going to grab the potion because I don't want to take a chance of me missing him with a Pokeball and him attacking me and knocking me out. Okay. Go into the Pokeball slot. Take one of those. Come on. Our first Pokemon. Our first officially caught Pokemon of the Nuzlocke is going to be a Pidgey at level 3. The tiny Pokemon. His height is 1 foot. His weight is 4 pounds. Does not like to fight. It hides in tall grass and so on, foraging for food such as small bugs. Yes. We are going to go with... Arrow. That's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with Arrow. Alright. Oh, I'm so happy. We do need to get him up though in levels, but I don't want to do that yet. I'm gonna save Arrow because I don't want to take a chance with him or anything with knocking him out, especially at level 3. That will actually come in down the road. So from this point on, we are just gonna plow through this little section and make our way to the next city. I'm hopefully in this episode, oh, I'm so glad I didn't run into you. In this episode, we are going to add the first, maybe the first 3 members of the final team. Maybe. It depends on who we run into. Ooh, see, he got a crit. That's dangerous. We run into in the next route. I just gotta get to the Pokemon Center. I want to heal up before. So this is Viridian City. There is another pond here where you can catch something in Viridian City. Other than that, there's no other grassy areas. We're gonna go ahead and heal. Oh, got too quick. Don't want to heal twice. Let's go over to the Pokemon Mart. And grab... yeah, let's go ahead and buy. I have 3,080. Let's buy 4 potions. 5, 6. Let's go 6 potions. 1280. We'll do 3 of these because we were going to need those for the forest coming up a little later, and Pokeballs. We can get 4 more, which leaves us with 180. No, we'll keep that. Anything you do? Gotta buy some potions. You never know when your Pokemon quick healing. Amen to that, brother. Good antidotes, I've heard. Okay, so nothing in here. Now, what better way to end this episode than to get another team member? So, going into this one, let's see what we get. This is Route 22. Okay. I'm nervous. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Oh, come on! Oh, man. This sucks. I wanted a Mankey. Oh, man. If I don't knock it out with this, I'll catch it. Man. Well, we got Pidgey, right? What? Excuse me, sir. I will not stand for this kind of nonsense. Get in the Pokeball. We got Pidgey, so I'm happy with that. Oh my god, are you serious? No, I'm not wasting any more Pokeballs on you. You have officially ticked me off. Sir? A level 2 Rattata. No. 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 I'm not gonna take that. Can I get it as a second one? If it shows up as a second one, I'm gonna be ticked. Okay, at least it's a bunch of Rattata. I like how he's looking at me and like pointing like, that's the guy who took my money. Okay, so we're gonna do Ember. We're just gonna knock him out. We can't catch him, obviously. That really sucks. I was hoping for a really good one. So we're not gonna be able to add to our team today, but we did get Veggie. I'm happy about that. That takes a lot of stress off of me having to teach Charizard Fly. If anything, I would want him to have like Wing Attack or Aerial Ace, which are really good ones. But that is going to do it for this episode. I will see you guys in the next episode when we make our way north into Viridian Forest. We add to our team again and maybe start getting into fighting Brock as well for our first gym badge. But I will see you all next time. Take care and peace out.